So President Trump has just left Beijing after 3 days in China, two of which he spent several hours with Chinese leader Xi Jinping. The White House has yet to announce any major trade deals, but the president did say earlier today that there were some that had been signed and that they would be coming out relatively soon. So we're hoping to get more details on that. The president called this a successful trip. He said that the relations with China remain strong. And one thing he was careful to do throughout his entire time here was to really praise President Xi and to talk about how they were, had a great relationship and they were good friends, and that he didn't really care about sort of the political consequences of saying that. The White House was much more careful on Taiwan. In fact, in a readout of sort of what was said during the meetings with Xi, Taiwan wasn't mentioned at all, unlike the Chinese, who talked about Taiwan being the most important sort of aspect of U.S.-China relations and possibly leading to a conflict if it wasn't handled correctly. The White House didn't have anything like that. They just talked about how Trump and Xi strengthen Chinese and U.S. relations and remain great friends. And the president, ever the dealmaker-in-chief, said that there will be more business deals to be announced.
China has said goodbye to President Donald Trump. And here, authorities and state media have been describing the three-day summit in a very positive way, saying that both leaders have established a new vision. In the last day, before the final private meeting, President Xi said that he and Trump have agreed to move the relationship into a constructive, strategic, and stable one. He had also said that now they have a deepened trust. But of course, China also made clear that there are some differences and warned that Taiwan is the main topic in the relationship. And if the U.S. doesn't handle it in a proper way, it could cause a crash in the relationship.